You've talked repeatedly about you knew what you had on your hands from Ken Young. You knew a lot of things that comes into this year. Still, after that game, was there anything he showed you? Anything that?
Yeah, I mean, he's a warrior. He's had an unbelievable impact on the team. We're still a really young football team. Offensively, there's not many seniors out there. You're young in the O-line, young in receiver, you got a freshman quarterback, a sophomore tight end, and he's the one leader of that group and has really embraced that role. And our guys follow him. It's because not only does he talk about it, but he lives it. And it's the same way like that every day in practice. He had a great summer and really capitalized on it. I'm just really glad he came back for senior.
Kenyon had obviously a great game today, but Marcus Mariota had really also a very good game, very quietly, and overshadowed by that. Can you speak to today's performance?
Yeah, it wasn't quiet for me, I'll tell you that. When we needed big plays, Marcus had them. I don't know his final stats. He didn't seem like he missed too many passes. And his ability to run, it really makes this a tough offense to defend because he's just such another weapon there. And you look at the run he had in the first half for 70-some-odd yards and just taking off and going. He's a great decision maker. When we put him in those situations, he never forces it. Can't say enough about his performance. For a young kid coming in here and doing that, pretty impressive.
Seems like you might as well 4 wide on hot. You did some of that last game too. There's about you might just have seen like 4 wide.
I mean, we just got to run our offense. I would think Colt probably played 60, 70 snaps. I mean, he was in there a lot too. We had a lot of 2-backs in there. Kenya and Anthony were in the game at the same time a lot. So we were just mixing the max of personnel.
How would you assess the play of your secondary tonight?
I mean, I'll watch the tape. I know they went up against 2 great ones. And that's what this deal's all about. You take the best shot, live with them, and we'll get film and we'll watch it on play right home. And we'll get back and get ready on Monday for Cal.
Chip, do you think this is your best team?
This year?
Yeah.
Best team this year? Yeah.
Best team you've had?
Best team I've had?
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
That's what I'm asking.
I know. And my answer is I don't know. It doesn't really matter, does it?
You talk about the thing it matters to the whole country. People want to know.
People want to know?
Sure they do.
What do you think?
I think it looks like it.
What's your name?
I want to know more what you think.
What's your name?
Steve Greenberg.
Steve Greenberg says it's our best team.
Yeah.
I'm with Steve. We can agree. We'll agree to agree.
Shouldn't seem like except for the right guard. The forward line played almost wire to wire. Because injuries and what happened.
Yeah, they did. They did. We got a little thin there, but sometimes that happens. We got rotations going into the game. This is what our plan is. But if you get banged up or bumped up a little bit, some guys got to play a little bit more. But I think that's what our team's going for. We haven't really been tested and played games into the second half this year, but I know by the way they practice and how they perform, and we got a pretty good idea when we watch those guys Monday through Wednesday. We're in all our padded practices and what they can do. We felt like going in here. This wasn't going to be. This was going to be a 4-quarter football game.
Do you feel like your defense played up to the level it has all season, or is that just a matter of the other team?
I think you got to give credit to the other team. There's no one we've played so far that's them. No one I've seen. Matt Barkley and Andrew Luck are the 2 best quarterbacks I believe we've ever faced. Marquise Lee may be the best receiver I've ever had the opportunity to coach against. I think really the credit in those situations needs to go to those players. They're true. Robert Woods and what he's done. It was just an unbelievable test, an unbelievable battle for those guys.
Chip, when you play top teams, do you have to win games like this, or can you win a game in the 20s?
Do we have to do what?
Can you win a game in the 20s, or does it have to be real high scoring like this?
I really don't know. Every game expresses itself in a different way. So, we don't look at it as a coaching staff and our game plan isn't as, hey, we got to do this because they're going to do that. You